Before you keep scrolling, I want to tell you something I've noticed from real nightly use TCL 55-inch QM7K. This isn't T for someone who is okay with washed out color or motion that feels like it's sliding behind your eyes. This is for the person who feels when visuals are alive, who notices depth instead of flat panels, and who knows that movies, sports, and shows should feel vivid, not just pass through. You're the kind of person who recognizes quality because you've lived with compromise long enough. Before anything else, check the current price and stock sets like this with Mini LED backlight precision and Dolby Atmos tuned audio. Don't sit at steady prices forever, and waiting usually ends up costing more than you expect. You probably remember the exact moment you knew it was time to upgrade. Maybe your old screen couldn't keep up with fast motion in games or sports. Maybe every dark scene looked muddy. Maybe movies felt dull even on premium streaming. That's the moment you realized you had outgrown the good enough phase and started craving something that actually elevates the experience. Living with the TCL QM7K feels like someone turned up the intent in every scene. Highlights feel precise without washing out. Dark tones stay rich instead of murky. Fast motion looks confident, not smeared. Whether you read deep into late-night viewing, sports binges, or gaming marathons, it feels like the picture belongs to you rather than the other way around. This performance isn't just about numbers or refresh rates. You feel it the second you look at the screen. The way images pop with depth, the smoother motion on that 120/144 HC panel, the way contrast feels alive, that's what changes how you experience content. Once you feel that level of responsiveness and clarity, anything weaker starts to feel like a step backward. If you even slightly curious, don't wait for price dips or stock quirks before you decide. TVs built at this caliber don't linger, and hesitation usually turns into regret. You might think this is more than you need. What actually happens is the opposite. You find yourself using the TV more. Movie nights feel intentional again. Sports feel immersive instead of just watchable. Gaming feels connected because visuals and motion sync with your reactions. And here's something most people don't predict: the audio actually feels grounded and expansive thanks to the Dolby Atmos and Onkyo tuning, making passive listening feel rich without external speakers. Owning something built at this level subtly changes how you approach every viewing session. You sit down with confidence instead of compromise because you trust the experience. Every time you consider something weaker, you circle back here, because once you've experienced this clarity and depth, anything lesser just doesn't satisfy. Picture feels rich and intentional, motion looks fluid and alive, contrast feels deep and confident, streaming feels immersive, and full audio feels spacious and grounded. It's not the smallest or most lightweight frame. Ambient room lighting still matters for peak impact. Eventually, the endless comparison loop just stops. That's when you realize you were circling back to the choice you already wanted. You just needed confirmation. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and later regret. Take a moment to check availability now while it is still steady. If you're ready to stop settling for flat visuals and average sound and start enjoying your favorite content the way it is meant to be seen and heard, a TCL 55-inch QM7K makes that leap feel unmistakably worth it.